Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another pre-game from the Montreal Canadiens. Today, they host the Blue Jackets. This is the weekend of Super Bowl, so the game today and tomorrow are at 12:30 p.m. So it'll be interesting how the Montreal are going to respond. The second game with Martin St. Louis behind the bench as the head coach. We know during the first game they lost 5-2 against the Capitals, but they play a solid game. I think the outcome don't show what the Montreal respond to the Martin St. Louis. So it'll be interesting how they're going to play against the Columbus Blue Jackets today, again at 12:30. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to give you everything you need to know. The stat, the information, and how I predict this is going to be the end of this game. So don't go nowhere. But before we start, we invite you, don't forget please to subscribe and also click on the likes. Of course, if you have a chance, tell me what you think about the Montreal Canadiens today against the Blue Jackets. This recording is earlier in the morning, so we don't have all the information about the roster and who is going to be the between the pipe for both teams because it's a little bit early. It's about 9 o'clock a.m. because the game starts at 12:30. We have to go and do it before. So hopefully I'm going to be all right. So let's dive in and talking about the game between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Montreal Canadiens. The first thing I need to do is to be sure I'm right here in the corner. Here we go. Hey, Coach. How you doing, buddy? All right. This is what you need to know. First of all, the Columbus are 5th in the Metropolitan Division. They have a pretty good run the last 10 games. They are 5-5-0. This is because Patrick Lane played a bit better for the Blue Jackets. Also, the captain, Jenner, with Nyquist. They won the last 2 games. They are plus 21 differential. They are 22-22-1, so they really play for 500 so far. At home, they are 12-10-0. On the road, they are 10-12-1. Montreal Canadiens, they continue to fall apart. They are the last 5 games, they are minus differential of 82. They are 8-31-7. The last 10 games are 1-7-2. 5-15-1 at home, 3-16-6 on the road. The power play, both teams have a great special team, honestly. The power play, Columbus is 25th in NHL, Montreal is 31. For the penalty kill, Montreal 29-16 for the Columbus Blue Jackets. The goals for, one thing we have to recognize, the Columbus can score a lot of goals per game. They are the middle of the NHL, 16 with 3.16. The Montreal still at the bottom with 2.20. Goals again, both teams struggle a lot. They give a lot of goals again. Also for Columbus, 3.67. And Montreal, they just reached the 4.00. Unbelievable to see that. Shot 4, they are pretty even, 23rd-24 in NHL. And the face-off, good face-off for the Columbus with 49.1. Montreal is still at 47.7. Nothing changed for the leader for the Montreal Canadiens. Still Zuski now at 28. Anderson with Zuski, Toffoli now and Pitlick are 9 goals each. Allen still at 5, and the TOI is still Chariot at 23-18. For the Columbus, the leader are, of course, Jenner is at 33 and 19 goals with 19 goals. I apologize, it's not Samsonov, it's Mislikin as the most win for the Columbus. It's my fault. Wawrinski is at 26.04. Unbelievable. TOI won the most at any players in NHL. The Montreal Canadiens, the last 10 games are 1-7-2, 26-53 for a differential of minus 27. OMG, that's not good. Power play a little bit better, 7-28 for percentage of 20%. The PK still struggle, 11 goals and 39 attempts, so they have to get better on the power on the PK. Game number 46 of the year. The roster I said too early. I have some confirmation, but I'm not sure if it's it's going to be official. But what we expect, the same roster. Devarek is not ready, close to be, and I don't see any change. Important weekend for Martin St. Louis. What you talk about is only his first one. My point to you is to put the team on the track. That's for me, is a really important. It would be very bad if they gave 5, 6, 7, 8 goals on the weekend. We want to be sure we eliminate those kind of goals again. Drop a below 4 if they can. They have a good weekend. It's the Buffalo Columbus as a team. They can hanging with them. So it'll be interesting how Martin is going to perform behind the bench. How the player is going to react with him during the weekend. Keep the same concept, the same system. I really like what I saw the last 40 minutes of the game between the Washington and Montreal. Montreal dominate 34 shot versus 13. But I like the fact they move the puck a lot. They are really better on the offensive zone. They have a lot of opportunities. And that's what I think it was great to see that. They still struggle on the defensive side. I think I will apply more a swamp. When you talk about a swamp, 5 guys in the corner. Wait a minute. So what I want to do is at least 3 laner close to the puck in the corner, 1 player in front of the net, and 1 player almost at the top circle of the defensive side where the puck is on the same side. That's called a swarm. So we have a react quicker. When I said 3 in the corner, I want to be sure my 2D with the center or the first forward jump on the play right there to try to puck retrieval. One thing Montreal struggle, 2 things. They are slow to react on the defensive side, and also they are not good on the battle 50-50 for the puck retrieval. So you have to be sure they have another player can pick it up. The guy or the opponent team pick up the puck. You can pinch right away him or the cap control on him right away. So be sure you immobilize these players right away. The second thing I would say to you, better transition, break out, get out quick you can, short pass, and not use the winger all the time. They can pinch most of the time. So Montreal have to get better on that area for me. Otherwise, it will be interesting to see how they're going to react. Like I said, puck movement. It's all about the puck movement. Martin St. Louis said we have to send the puck where you have nobody in this area. You have to find a way to reach that player. Saying urgency. I think in the urgency side on Montreal, I'm not a good alert or aware on the defensive side. You have to have that kind of urgency and fast they can, and also control the opponent player in front of the net. They have to have a better stick under their stick. That's, I believe, they have to get better. The goaltenders step up. I'm not going to talk about this right now, but I'm going to make another video about the situation with Cayden Primo. Obviously, Montreal Price is out. Allen is out. McNavid is out. Montembeault have a really bad wrist right now, injury. Possibly he go on the surgery. That's the reason he don't start the game. My problem is they let Primo now going downhill. I think they should make a trade. I think they should call up someone. They have to get out Primo. That poor guy is going to get destroyed more and more and more. I think that's one Jeff Gordon and Hughes did not do very well, is to find someone to help the team right now. Whatever they give a 6 or 7 round, Primo cannot be there anymore. He lost his confidence. And I'm going to make a video about this the next couple of days about that. Columbus can score but gave a goal again. That's true about that one over there. This is score. The Patrick Lane, the Bo Jenner, and also Buckstrom and Nyquist have 4 really great forward. They can score. Roslovic have a not too bad season so far. And then Werenski as the defenseman can join and help the offensive side. So it'll be interesting how they go through again the Montreal Canadiens. The consistency for Blue Jackets. They are 22-22, one that prove exactly. They can play 6 good games, then they disappear for the next 6 games. You never know what kind of team you're going to get. I believe they're going to be ready for, the Montreal Canadiens. They lost the last 2 games. Also, the player I did not mention to you guys is Voracek. The veteran Voracek have only 2 goals, but over like 20-something assists. So it'll be interesting again what's going to happening about that one there. Who's going to be between the pipe? I expect Primo again, Mesclikin, but Korpisalo could be also there. And I will see if Montreal going to return with Primo. But this is what I'm thinking is going to happening. The next one I want to talk about is, of course, the head-to-head teams. Guys, I'm not going to pass my time here. You can check in. I'm going to disappear to helping you to see the graphic properly. explain at the bottom of the graphic what it looked like, what are the each categories. This is the offense shooting for Columbus versus Montreal. You can see Columbus have a better way to score more goal. This is also another way for the play driving comparison. You can see Blue Jacket. This is the line for the Blue Jacket. Jenner, Nyquist, Elaine, with Voracek, Zellinger, and Buckstrom. Two solid top six. Zellinger, rookie for them. That's pretty cool to see that. Corelli with Domi and Chinakov. Finally, the rookie Fix Walensky with Rozovic and Counts. So this is a lineup for the Blue Jackets, so you can take a time to watch, to listen, to read who is going to be in the lineup today. Finally, the next game is right away tomorrow, 12 o'clock 12:30 for and Montreal. They host the Buffalo Sabres. This is the weekend guy for the Super Bowl. So during the weekend Super Bowl, Montreal play always 2 games early in the morning, and because they have to catch up a couple of games, they get more at that time of it. Then I think next week is the same situation for the Montreal Canadiens, or at the end of the month, something we have to follow up. Look, I expect a good game from Montreal. I don't know. It depends. The problem with Montreal, guys, it's not they cannot play. They cannot beat Columbus. It's how our goaltender is going to do. That's the biggest problem we have right now. And because of that, I don't know what to tell you more. I just want to see a Montreal Canadien really fast, consistency, the work ethic, and be really, really good on the transition of the game. That's what I'm looking for. The rest, I don't know how the goaltender can react. Otherwise, I want to see Montreal to stay in the game until to the beginning, to the end. We'll see what's happening about that. What do you do the live stream today, Coach? Obviously, I have an engagement at 3 o'clock. I'm going to start the game. Obviously, I will have to go at some point, but still, you can see, join me at 12:30 to do the game at the beginning, the first 2 periods for sure. Until then, my friend, we want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe and click on the likes and tell me what you think about the prediction of your game between the Blue Jacket and the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. I look forward for the next video with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy.